Hey guys, I want to talk about our two pistol rounds, T side and CT side for nuke. First, talk about T side. We're going to keep it simple, and we're going to have just a little bit of utility. So what's going to happen is at the start of the round, Jake, you're going to come up here, hop up, break the window, glass. The only one you really have to break is this one. You're going to come stand right in the middle of this thing, and then you're going to aim. You see this pole right here? You're going to aim at the bottom of it. And whenever I call, you're going to throw. Flash will land, bounce off here, and then bounce right about here. It'll flash anybody up near heaven and anybody up on HUD. It's a pretty powerful flash. While that's happening, so you're going to buy a flash and then some sort of pistol. And I'll show you why you're going to buy a pistol too later. The rest of us are going to come into lobby. Ryan, I want you to come and just hold an off angle, like just about here. You're going to buy armor, you're going to hold an angle right about here. Don't pick the long angle because of USPs, but just hold right about here. Zemi, you're going to hold right here. Don't make any noise. And Matt, you're going to come right about here and hold so that they can't push me while I'm throwing some nades. So now I'm going to line up and throw 3 nades. I'm going to throw an HE to break the door. So I'm going to line up the third here, run and throw. And then I'm gonna smoke. After the smoke lands, I'm gonna flash. As I start throwing the smoke, the second nade, all of you are gonna gather up here, and you're gonna go out. Once I throw the flash, Jake, I'm gonna call for you to throw that flash as well. And at the same time as all that's happening, we're all gonna go out and go straight to down to B toward 3 vents. So the idea is that anybody close right here will be flashed from mine. Anybody up on hut will be flashed. The first guy out, probably Zemi, will be just peek here and then you go immediately down. If you see somebody there, try to take on that fight and tell the guys behind us to take that fight as well. But the big deal is just to get down to vents. So you shouldn't ever stop moving. So if you're swinging out, it should be just non-stop. You know, the smoke will be here. You'll swing out with your pistol, keep going, and then get down the vent. Alright. Once we get down to B site, nothing too complicated. What we're going to do is we're going to plant for this room right here. We'll call it decon. I've never actually heard it call out since this is a new part of the map. So we'll call this decon from now on. But when we plant, we want to plant for that, and we also don't want to be shot from ramp because they're going to probably have a fast rotator through ramp. That'll be their fastest guy. As well as possibly down through the control room door closet. So just plant here so they can't shoot you from ramp. But it's also planted for here. Post plant, we're just going to play the tight angles and vent. Maybe double peek here. And then once we go out vent, go down through vent, Jake, you'll just have thrown this flash. I said I wanted you to buy like a P250 or a tech. Because once you throw that, you're immediately going to come down up onto white box. And you're going to watch for a rotate here. In addition, if it gets hectic, you can just sprint down real quick and try to pinch from mini. So you can cut off rotates. Also, they're going to think all of us went down vent, so you could possibly just play right in here, because they'll follow down through vent. Or you can watch through secret. Okay. That's our T-side pistol. So, just to recap, I'm going to be buying nades, Jake's going to buy a smoke and a pistol, everybody else just armor up. Ryan, you're going to hold towards a ramp by like control room right about here at the start of the round. Zemi, you're going to hold here. Matt, you're going to hold this angle, that way they can't peek me through hut while I'm throwing the nades. As I throw the flat or the smoke, you all are going to gather up here. Make sure you're here once I throw that smoke. Once I throw the flash, Jake will throw his. Jake will go down and lurk. We're going to all go down vent and plant for B. You can also try this on Ecos. Seems to work pretty well with the smoke especially. CT side pistol. What we're going to do is we're going to send Zemi, you're going to play from ramp like you normally would. Hold this angle. At the start of the round though, we're going to send Jake immediately down through ramp, and you're going to head all the way as fast as you can to secret. This will be our way of contesting outside. The only way they're going to take outside on a pistol is that they're all 5 of them are going to bum rush it, because they're not going to want to just slow peek it, because somebody will normally be watching with a long range USP. Or they're going to throw smokes. If they throw smokes, you'll have enough time to get this position. They're not going to check it on a pistol. And you'll be able to snag a kill and go back down. On A site, I'm going to have the kit. I'm going to play up here on heaven. So at the start of the round, I'm going to come up. And I'm just going to watch outside so that if they do go fast, I'll be able to call it. Otherwise, I'll just tell Jake that nobody's there and he can peek. but I'm gonna watch here, and then as well, I'll be ready to rotate quick if they got my A. Ryan or Matt, you're gonna play from like this angle. Just hold off angles. Long range is key on pistols, so we're gonna go with the long range. So somebody's gonna hold here and watch them if they come out hut, and then the other one of you is gonna come mini, whichever one you want. So you can play and just watch hut, or you can watch squeaky. So the big weakness to this pistol is if they come out A just fast. However, we're gonna have a kit. We'll be able to retake with the long angles, and Jake will be able to come through. We'll have 2 push through minions. Zemi will wrap around from heaven. So it'll be like sort of like a retake on A, but I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get the early picks, and this will be really good if they come ramp or if they come outside. Those are our 2 pistols.